It's not easy to find housing in Maine.
Well, Governor Janet Mills signed into action a slew of laws to help with the creation of more housing stock last year. Lawmakers are keeping the issue front and center in the new upcoming session. News Center Maine's Caroline LaCour found out what's on the table.
Getting a foot in the door towards home ownership has gotten increasingly difficult over the past few years.
Right now, only 4% of these properties in downtown Lewiston are owned by the people who live in them.
Former landlord Amy Smith recognized this back in 2016 and ever since has been looking to help first-time home buyers.
It's the way that people can put their roots down and they can invest over time in their own home, build equity.
By offering education and retrofitting buildings into affordable condos, Smith says coming up with alternatives is key for getting more people into housing.
I personally feel like there's been too much of a focus on creating more rental units as opposed to getting creative about ways to create home ownership opportunities.
Finding a creative solution is also front of mind for many state lawmakers heading into a new legislative session. Right now, Maine is looking at a deficit of around 80,000 homes, according to a recent study conducted by a collaboration of state agencies.
We're seeing a lot of pressure from folks sort of moving here, which is driving prices up.
Close to the issue is Matthew Pouliot, running both a real estate agency and as a state senator and member of the Joint Standing Housing Committee.
So we too in the legislature are looking for ways to help with some down payment assistance.
He says under review this year include zoning issues from last year, as well as proposals to decrease the rising price of construction.
So we're going to be looking at ways in which we can streamline the process and provide additional financial incentives for average people to kind of maybe come off the sidelines and participate in adding these units.
With this large of an issue, Pouliot also expects not a lot of pushback this year from either side of the aisle, with last year's success pushing bills through. That being said, Smith hopes that lawmakers can come from all angles when it comes to moving the needle.
It takes all different kinds of people trying all different kinds of models to try to come up with the right solution.
The Committee on Housing will meet again this Friday. In Lewiston, Caroline LaCour, News Center, Maine.
Other bills, including increasing housing stock and improvements to voucher programs, have also been sent to the session by the Legislative Council.